Class, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Today's learning target is to explain the impact of the Industrial Revolution. Our agenda for today is first a reminder. A few of you have not taken the quiz that was posted on Friday. Remember, that's just a classwork grade. It's just a short 8-question quiz. If you have not done that yet, it is late and you should do that as soon as possible. Second, please read on Google Classroom an update on a couple of policies, one dealing with late work, the other one dealing with your exam. So please read that, and if you have questions about those updates, please let me know. Second thing is there's a video clip that I'll be posting that I would like you to watch. This video clip will be on the effects of the Industrial Revolution. It will help you get a greater understanding of the Industrial Revolution, and you can use it for your research because starting today you will be preparing for a quote debate end quote. So today's work is watching that video clip, and then there's a question. It's a multiple choice question to determine whether or not this quote debate end quote is going to be a quiz grade or a test grade, or if you're undecided because you don't really know what would be best or you don't really care which way it goes. So you guys get to choose what type of grade this is. Majority will prevail. So let me know that before today ends, 3 p.m. and make sure you watch that video clip, and you may use that as one of your sources for research for this kind of debate presentation you're going to be doing. So one of the essential questions for this class is whether or not we achieve progress in these time periods we are studying and explaining why or why not. And that's the focus for this debate. It's not really a debate since we're not being able to meet together. We really can't debate. So what you're going to be doing is creating a recorded formal presentation responding to this prompt. Did the Industrial Revolution achieve progress from a Christian perspective? And you should have already researched information about this to kind of have an idea of whether or not on a global scale we have or have not achieved this progress. So here are some of the expectations for these kind of debate presentations. One, it is formal. You will use Google Slides. There is a rubric and an outline with full details on how to do this, the format for it, and just expectations for what I'm looking for and how it will be graded. You need to provide a couple things for this presentation. One, a definition of what progress means from a Christian perspective. So it's not just like what the dictionary says progress is, but it's how Christians should view what progress is. And that definition should be clear and it should be extended. So somewhere between 1 and 3 sentences, and that definition of progress is what you will use. You're making it yourself to determine whether the answer is yes or no. Second, you need at least 3 key arguments or 3 key ideas. You may have more, but not less. I do not want you to have more than 5, so limit it to 5, but please have a minimum of at least 3. For each key idea, what you need to do is support it with multiple pieces of evidence. So not just one example, but multiple, a minimum of 2 each. So one key argument could be, yes, we achieved progress because we made more money. That's the key idea. And then you give 2 examples and 2 pieces of evidence to support that claim. So make sure you describe what the claim is, the key idea, support that key idea with evidence, and then use that evidence to connect and explain it for what your overall claim is going to be. I have provided kind of a planning template, so this isn't your presentation, it's just a planning template that you may use to help you do this. That's optional. If you'd rather just do it right on the presentation, that's fine too. It is your call. Due dates for this debate presentation. The creation of your Google Slides should be done by Tuesday, 3 p.m. So you've got today and tomorrow to work on this. Tuesday after 3 p.m. for 30 minutes, I'll be hosting an optional Zoom meeting. If you have questions about this debate presentation, I will post the details for that Zoom meeting on Google Classroom for you to join. The recording. So what you'll do is use Google Slides to make it, and then you'll provide a screen recording, which means I can't see your face, but I can see your screen and can hear your voice. That'll be due Wednesday, 3 p.m. So Wednesday is going to be presentation recording day. Once again, this will be either a quiz or a test grade, depending on what you guys decide. That question is posted on Google Classroom. One expectation for this debate presentation is that you will use multiple types of evidence to support your key ideas in your claim. So one type of evidence you could use is if you find real life stories and examples of things and people that happened in the Industrial Revolution, you can use them to support your claim, whether that's for Industrial Revolution having progress or against it. Another type of evidence is using just common sense, logic, and reason. Third is using expert opinions. Experts are people like, professors, scholars, experts in that field of study. And the last one is statistics and data. One thing I will say about statistics and data is if you choose to use stats and data, make sure you give the full context and detail. So explain where did the stats come from, explain exactly what they say. And it would be really helpful if you have like a chart or a graph or some sort of visual of this statistics to include that in your presentation as well. If all you do is list stats without providing that full context and detail, that is not an effective way to use that type of evidence. So I'm looking for you to use multiple types out of these 4. That means at least 2. I would strongly recommend trying to use 3 out of the 4, and if possible 4 out of 4 would be even better. Real quickly, there are 2 things posted to help you with this. One is the outline, expectations, and if we scroll down, the rubric. This is worth 25 points. All the details you need to know are listed here, so I'd strongly encourage you right away to read through this. And if you have questions about anything, reach out to me right away. Don't wait until later when you've wasted time, especially if you do something incorrectly because you didn't read this carefully enough or you are confused and didn't reach out for help. So make sure you read through this first and let me know if you have questions about anything. The second thing is this template. So this is just a reminder of what the different types of evidence are. You're looking to use a minimum of 2, preferably 3, and possibly even 4 of those different types if possible. So the first part is coming up with your definition of progress. That should be the literal first thing that you do here. But you can't support a claim if you don't tell me exactly what progress looks like from a Christian point of view first. So 1 to 3 sentences, explain what progress means for a Christian. Second, explain your claim for the prompt. Do you think the Industrial Revolution achieved progress based on this definition or not? Clearly state what you think. Then you've got 3 key ideas. Quick fix that. Here you're just stating what the overall argument is. Yes, because it made money. Yes, because it did this. Yes, because of that. And then here you're supporting these reasons and key ideas with multiple, so there should be at least 2 bullet points here, if not more, types of evidence. So make sure you have at least 2 per key idea. Then at the end, you've got to provide a closing statement for this debate presentation, which is restating everything you said in the opening statement, although maybe trying to do it in a different way, and providing that strong final impression to convince the listener, the audience, which is me, why your claim is correct. So this is just a template. This is not what you're using to record. This is just to help you make your presentation. Don't forget to follow this checklist for how you make it down here. So once again, if you have questions, let me know. There'll be a Zoom meeting Tuesday, 3 to 3:30 as well. Good luck with the work, and I will talk to you more tomorrow.